The biggest stage in sports across the globe is finally back after 4 years of waiting. The 2026 Winter Olympics kicked off in Milan and Cortina last Friday, and through the weekend we're already seeing record-breaking performances, emotional moments, and the start of what is shaping up to be unforgettable games. As it stands right now, Norway and Switzerland has both 3 gold medals, and Japan follows with 2. Welcome back to Penn State Sports Night. I'm your host, Harlyn Pena, alongside Kylie Smith and Jenna Wissman. Tonight we are breaking down the biggest headlines the USA athletes competing and who to watch out for. To start, guys, I want to see, what are your thoughts, and are you guys looking out for anything? What is interesting to you these Olympics?
I just have to say that it is always great to see the United States get medals early. We have 2 gold medals in the downhill ski and the team freestyle skate. So that is always great to see. Hopefully we get on the leaderboard a bit more, some more medals, but so far I'm very content. I will say something I'm surprised by is Norway, though we do see them on the leaderboard. They're usually dominating the Winter Games, and they've had multiple people kind of fall out due to injuries, and they have had some equipment scandals where with the ski team there was coaches adding extra stitching to get extra height. I don't know, but it's weird. And for a team that is always so excelling in the Olympic Games in the winter, I was kind of shocked.
Yeah.
Norway, oh my gosh.
So for me, I'm thinking about USA women's hockey. You know, we're Penn State students, and I think it's really important. Tessa Janicki is competing for Team USA. This is the first Penn Stater women's hockey player that has ever done so, so it's a big deal. She's competed and done a lot with the USA senior national team, so she's no stranger to the international play. She's going to be amazing, and they're already 3-0. They beat, Finland, and they actually just beat Sweden today, and then they play Team Canada next, so that's going to be a very crazy heated rivalry, so I'm excited to watch that. But yeah, Tessa Janicki's amazing. She's incredible, and I know she's going to be huge for Team USA, especially as a Penn Stater.
It's always great cheering on for those Penn Staters, giving you something extra to cheer for. And so the biggest headline of this weekend was Lindsey Vohn's downhill run, which ended her having to be airlifted. What are your thoughts on this, and should she have competed even at all? Jenna?
I think Lindsey Vonn knows her body more than anyone else does, so I think no one can really tell her what she should and shouldn't be doing, especially she's been skiing for decades. She knows what she's doing.
She's 41 years old.
She's 41 years old. She did take a 6-year hiatus. She was in her comeback era. It sucks that it happened. It really does. But she knows herself, and her fellow skiers that are professionals are like, guys, listen, this happens. She's totally fine to be skiing. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. And what happened to her was not even because of her ACL or her knee. Right out of the gate, she clipped her arm on a flag, and that's how she got hurt.
I saw it was 13 seconds into her ski. I was like,
and you know how when they're skiing downhill, they got those flags. Her right arm got hooked, and then that's what took her down. And it ultimately, obviously, did end up hurting her legs and stuff. She had to get airlifted. But if you're gonna say, oh, she shouldn't have been skiing, you should know that she wasn't even.
It wasn't the cause of it.
It wasn't the ACL, so I think that's really important. But yeah, I think Lindsey, she's going to be fine, but people saying she shouldn't have been skiing, I don't think that's right.
It's hard to say now because, of course, you're going to look at it, and she went down. She got airlifted off of the course. Everyone's going to say, oh, she shouldn't have done it. She tore her ACL. If she had to go and if she went and won that gold medal, everyone would have been giving her flowers for being so resilient, tearing the ACL. She had a knee replacement, I think, a few years back, so it all depends on the outcome. Unfortunately, she got hurt, and it's actually her tibia. She just released something, and she has to get surgery on
multiple surgeries.
On different parts of the knee. It's awful, but it did allow her teammate right after to go and win the gold medal. We have to give her flowers as well because she saw her teammate Lindsey Vonn go down, and she still was resilient. She also fell on this course 4 years ago, not letting her get into the Winter Games, and here she is. She got up to 80 miles per hour, I think, which is ridiculous. It's an intense sport, and of course it's so heavy on the body, the lower parts of your body, especially the knees, so it's hard to say, but I'm happy that she went for it.
I don't think people realize how fast these people are actually skiing.
Right. Like if when they fall, they're going to break something. Like, it just...
Yeah.
And they're getting air. That is all impact on the knees. It's ridiculous. I mean, I was watching, and I had to look it up. I was like, how fast are they going? I don't drive that fast. Well, you shouldn't drive that fast. But it's ridiculous.
No, I agree with you guys. I think a lot of people are like, oh, she shouldn't have competed. She took a spot over someone. I go... they have to qualify months in advance. Like, it's a whole other process to replace a skier this close to the games. Like, I don't think people understood that. And of course, like, people have their own opinion. She's not, if there was a chance that she would have, like, completely, like, been paralyzed, she's not going to do it. Like, she trusted herself, and I think it's so unfortunate it ended that way. But I think if I saw my teammate went down, I'd be so flabbergasted. I don't know if I could compete. And then USA people, we still won gold in that. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it wasn't Lindsey Vonn, it was her teammate. It's the same medal.
Also, I think that was going to be her last Olympics either way. I think it would have taken a toll on her mentally, thinking, what if? The what ifs kill you. So her going out there and doing her thing, I mean, it's admirable. And I think it was the right decision overall.
I agree. And I want to switch to another USA team. I want to talk about the United States ice skating team. They faced so much adversity regarding it, and the team still took home the gold medal. What do you think went into this victory, and what do you think about the team as a whole?
I will say that it was definitely a full team victory that went into this gold medal, but how can you not look at Ilya Milinin? And he was ridiculous. Now, you see on social media, everyone is going to be talking about his backflip.
Right.
This is the first backflip done in competition in 5 years, and the first one done in the Olympics in 50 years, legally.
Because it was banned before. And
yes.
He was like, it got unbanned, and he's like, yeah.
You don't really get much points for it, I will say, but the fact that he can do that is ridiculous. He pushes so much into this routine. It's jump after jump. I think it's quadruple jumps.
They call him Quad God.
Quad God, yeah. And I think he did 5 of them in this routine, just one after another, and then doing his axle jumps. It's ridiculous, and he gets so much speed, so much height. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he was just unbelievable to watch. And I was looking like, why was this backflip thing illegal? And so I looked it up. I guess it's because you land on 2 feet. You're supposed to only land on one skate.
Yeah, which he did.
That's really... Hello. So that's why it was legal.
Yes.
So yes, it was legal.
Okay.
And it was so exciting to watch, especially because it hasn't been done in the Olympics in 50 years. That's incredible. But also, Team USA, I don't know if you guys saw this, but they had a podium issue up there after they won the skating. I guess the podium's like metal, so it was messing up their skates, and now they have to get new skates.
Oh, really?
They have to get all their skates fixed.
I did not see
Because
that.
I know there's more competition in ice skating to be had.
Right.
Yeah.
So that could actually be a little bit of an issue. Because think about it. You really want to break your skates in. So if you have to go get them fixed, like, and something could change, I don't know. That's kind of interesting.
And it's a whole new, I don't know if they have to break them in or what.
It's whole new skates. I feel like ice skaters, that's their skates. Like, they break them in, they know exactly it. Like, it's like ballet shoes. Like,
exactly.
Oh my gosh.
I also want to kind of mention Amber Glenn, because we had a little bit of controversy with this team. It was, Japan was what, 1 point?
Yeah, Japan was favorites, and then USA beat them by 1 point.
So, which is crazy, but amazing, obviously. And Amber Glenn, who is so young on her free skate, she was very rocky, very shaky, and she said she didn't feel good. So you see in the press conference after, when they're waiting to find out who got the gold medal, she is a nervous wreck, hoping that she didn't fail her team. And you see this team come together, led by Ilya and other teammates who hug her and just so she can confide in them and feel okay about maybe not her best performance. But I think that is so important when looking at these team victories, that they all are there for each other, support each other, and I think that makes for the best environment.
Yeah, and this is the best group of skaters that the U.S. has seen, I think, ever. So the fact that they're also still so close-knit is really incredible.
100%.
And now, quickly, as we end things, the games are going to continue. What are you guys most looking forward to?
So, do you guys know what luging is?
No.
Do you know what it is to luge?
No, Jenna, what is that?
So luging is something that I actually just heard about, and it's essentially sledding at an extremely fast pace, like 85 miles per hour.
Wow.
But you're on ice. You're not on snow. There's a lot of twists and turns and stuff like that.
Like bobsledding almost?
No, actually, it's quite different. But the women's team is actually 12th right now today. Summer Britcher, she's incredible, and she is a PA native, which is great, but she is doing luging, so I'm excited to see how she'll do great. You always have to root for those PAs.
Definitely keep an eye out for her.
Yes, keep an eye out.
It's a sport that not a lot of people have heard, and a PA native, why not root, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Kylie?
I just want to say that Chloe Kim has taken gold in halfpipe 2 years, 2 Olympic Games in a row. I'm hoping to see a three-peat. That is definitely something that is on my radar. I'm looking out for. She's been out for a little while due to injury, so this is her first competition of the season. So that's what I'm excited to see.
Chloe Kim is like watching Cloud9 in person.
Yes,
Absolutely.
100%.
It's amazing.
So the games are just beginning with much more to come. The closing ceremony is set for February 22nd. For Penn State Sports Night, I'm Harlyn Pena with Kylie Smith and Jenna Wissman.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into this edition of Penn State Sports Night.
For more content like this, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, give us a like, and follow our socials down below.
And as always, we are
Penn State Sports Night.